Go and trace me with this to know my root. Igbos are not coward. Igbos are not coward. Igbos are not coward. They are not stupid. I am not representing. Know this and know this very well. I am not an Igbo man. I am not in any way related to Igbo. I'm a Yoruba man, whether you like it or not. Though they call me Omo Igbo, it's none of my business. I'm a Yoruba man from Ondo State, Ose local government, Ifon, the grandson of Aladejana, Omo Baba Ologun Ghana. Go and trace me with this to know my root. Igbos are not coward. Igbos are not coward. Igbos are not coward. They are not stupid. I am not representing Igbo yet to tell you who Igbo is. But Igbos are more brutal, if they want to be, than that Boko Haram, herdsmen. Name them if they want to be. Go and ask of Biafra war. You know wetin handcuff Igbo when you think say them they coward? Igbos are not good in building their businesses and houses in their own states. If Igbos were behaving like Hausa who just carry mat, sleep in front of your house for Yoruba state, till you go wake up one day, you don't run, come on, you don't get anything to lose. Nigeria for not try Igbos. Now the property when Igbo they invest anywhere where they reach, now they tie their hand. Though Igbos are united, they have platform where they say that shall not do this, that shall not do that. Igbo would have been more brutal than that Boko Haram one that they fear. They have the heart more than Hausa people. But they are very quick in developing land when not concern them. Put all their billions in a stranger's land. The war when it happened to Biafra, they supposed to get sense, but they not get sense. Today, Igbo cannot talk, not because they are cowards. If Igbos not build Kano, build Lagos, build Abuja, fear for none let them sentence or even arrest Unadi in the first case, because Igbos can strike and Nigeria will go down. No Igbo want to strike because their houses, their property, they will use it against them, mostly in Lagos, Kano, Kaduna. We need to respect them, even though they are not striking because they are being handicapped. Now they handicap themselves. Anyway, that's why Nigeria still have little peace, because if Igbo say then they behave like Hausa, Igbos, you know why una they build another man's land? That's what we take me to now. Why una not do like Hausa? Hausa will carry only mat, sleep for your state, hawk those scents, hawk everything, do orange business. Then you go day your house for more than 15-20 years. Before you say Kai Walatala, you go wake up, you know meet and don't reduce leg, they go back to Kano. It was Igbo develop that kind of way. Well, lie. Igbo for don't get their own stay. Therefore, don't date their own country. And no leader of Igbo, whether he's doing the right thing or wrong thing, when government for fit deal with, because they know say Igbo will come for them. But Igbo, child, two things. One thing be not they happen to person twice. Igbo. One thing be not they happen to person twice. This thing keep on happening to you people. You people again and again. They will destroy your business. Now we'll build them again. Destroy the house. Now we'll build them again. I just hope and wish that the Nigerian government should include Igbo in this country. They are not included though. The law when they take the deal with Igbo is different from the law when they take the deal with other people. May God see una true. Amen. Let me quickly do justice.
Well,
Wow, very easy. All right. However, I am solidly with the Igbos. I am solidly with them because the kind of treatment meted of them in this nation, I cry. And I no con know why Igbo no get one voice, make dem take carry their business go their states. We go look for una if una get one voice. If Igbo comot for Lagos, Lagos will be skeleton. We are not telling say comot for Nigeria first. If Igbo leave Lagos, Lagos will become a state of touts. Land. If Igbo comot for Kano with their business, Kano will become elephant when he get HIV. Go back to where they say they belong. We will look for them to say, please come back, my people. Without that, they will be using your business and your property against you people. Just like when you hold person picking ransom, you dey tell say make he submit in gun, you go submit am like Terminator movie when we dey watch them. I wish you all the best. I can call you my Igbo brothers and sisters. It doesn't mean I'm an Igbo. As far as human being is concerned, we run. It's the same blood that run through us. I feel your pains. I wish you can have one single voice and do otherwise. The otherwise would have better your lives and properties. Na Igbo be Nigeria. I not does everybody good. Even inside my family, maybe na me not even good inside. There must be bad eggs and more 3 or 2. But na Igbo be Nigeria. I wish Igbo will now realize that Nigeria cannot stand without them. It would be better. Na Igbo be Nigeria. If Igbo shift, they never come. They no fit come up for Nigeria. Make the first shift go their boundary. Nigeria will be like person when they run purge for 48 hours without food. Nigeria will shake and Nigeria will look for now. The only way Nigeria can settle the differences with Igbo and include them and make Igbo go create their boundary. I rest my case. I hope he who that have ear should hear this time around.
good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on time zone. Although time don't go, Sha, you understand. So I try to meet up to come live, but I couldn't meet up. But whichever way, this program will sharply. So I will not take much time. You understand? So I know that some of you might have watched the video of this man, this Yoruba man. The reason why I just want to talk about this video is that I have come late already, so no need making the usual program. So tomorrow when I will come early, then we touch so many places. So the truth is that according to wetin this man dey talk here now, na we Igbos dey do ourselves, and especially ndị kwe na ndị ekweghị, especially ndị atụrụ ime ha n'ugwu Hausa, especially ndị a nwere ọbara ndị ugwu na-arụ ha. So biko like ya the video, ọ dịkwa possible share the video. Ma ọ bụkwa na ị nọ ebe a, if you have never subscribed, you can do well as well to do so. You understand? Like the video, it is very, very important. Because if you like the video, if you comment, if you share, it will help other Biafrans to come in. You understand? If I get more viewers, then we may spend time. But If I don't have more viewers, then maybe uh, one or two programs that I will close. You understand? So you hear this man talk now. This man is an Yoruba man. He explained himself very, very well. You understand? So most problem we have today is from our hands. You understand? Abịazie mezie the thing onye ọbụla na-achụzi ego. Ịghọtago? Onye ọbụla any slight chance you see, you think that you want to use it and become rich, and you forgotten that any money, let me just say blood money or evil money, because any money that not come the way it's supposed to come is an evil money, especially if you are using Biafra to make money. That one is a blood money. If you do not stand straight, you get opportune to use Biafra name to make money. That is evil money. That is blood money. You understand? And you may be making that money thinking that after all, you will use the money to train your children, to build house, build this and that. Okay, forget them. Forget them. All those Nigeria criminals, politicians, even past and present, you know, they ask yourself, where are their children? Why is it that their children, after them, you hardly hear about their children? It is because the blood money of innocent Biafrans, the impunity they committed, even some of them sometimes will go, their children will go as far as selling out all their properties. You understand? The only when you will, as in you will stand tall or for the truth. The reason why you and I is talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is because of the good name, the good legacy he left for himself. I want to tell you I want to show you this video because you know that many of our people, is not because they are Igbo. If you see really Igbo man, he will always stand tall to defend Igbo land. You understand? But a pastor or they come as an ordinary street person, or they come as an elder. When you see those criminals, you will always know because they stand different. They always stand different, and they're always against whatever the Igbos agreed on. They always stand against it. That is when you will know that this one is not Igbo blood. This one is all those uncircumcised Fulanis. The person is a mixed blood. You understand? So this video, I said that I will start with this video of this woman today, but I did not come early. But I want us to play this video. This video will not be too long so that some others that wake up tomorrow morning will come across it and watch it. Listen to this woman. The Yeram. Negente. I don't know if I am suffering for network.
Nwaanyị Igbo nọ na North and ị na-ala onye Awụsa kwụsị ya, ọ bụrụ na ịmụgolu ya ụmụ already biko achị na ụmụazị ahụ wee nata ala Igbo na ha bụ virus iwe wenego na ihe anyị na-afụ na most of them
ezigbote virus. How will you identify them? The way you will identify those virus is that they always stand out from agreement of people. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any Igbo man that hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, apart from politicians, so I don't mean politicians because I believe that any politician, any Igbo politician is defending his or her business. You understand? I mean, people I mean is ordinary people like you and I. You understand? Any ordinary person that hated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that person, check that person very well. Because if you go through what this woman said here, if you go through it well, you will know that what this woman said here is not what you can just listen and listen to it merely and think she's just saying this for content's sake. It is not for content's sake. You understand? Because if you check during the even Ekumeku war, during the Ujuku's time, what will we do to conquer these people? What should we do to conquer these people? Atomato bolo, tuba nondo aime, nyunya akwa nimefa. Because those people you pregnant them, those people will always stand different. They will never agree with whatever they are talking about. That is what you take to know those bad blood. Exclude politicians because politicians defend their business because no matter how bad your business is, you will always stand to defend it. So this woman, my brother, check those people that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Check those that is against Simon Ekpa. Check those that is against Biafra. Those criminals is that they will never queue in for what masses believed on. They will always stand out because they are not really good. They are not. You may say, but this one is old now. Do you know his father? Do you know his mother? Do you know how he come about, as in who pregnated his mother or her mother? Because a lot of those you call elders today, that is why Mazi Nnamdi can always tell you that if we get Biafra, your database, everybody, they will run you DNA and it will include your database so that whenever they bring out your database in the system, because the database amaka, our African country, anything that will take them to police station, they don't want it. African country, anything that will take them to police station, they don't want it. You know why? Number one is that if you want to do their international passport, their passport can now go. If you want to do their international passport, immediately when card obere card ha na-eji n'aka that small card. The number na system. Everything concerning you will come out. How many times you have entered police station will come out. The reason why you entered police station will come out. If you want to, maybe politically, you want to run for any political position, the same will happen. And if they find any error, Biafra for Nima Yamaro, Udi Biafra database Omaka, because database will make you avoid anything criminality. It will make you, because that African country I know, their passport, before you will lay hand on their passport as a citizen of that country, because piam na system ihe gbasatara gị will shoot out, and they lecha ya anya, what they will say, no, we can not offer you this passport because you will travel outside to paint this country black. We can't give you our passport. Do you understand? Oh, Nyanwamelu. If we get Biafra, I made a video like this before. If we get Biafra, the way you think will change. The way you reason will change. Even that your phone number will change. The atmosphere of Biafra land will change. The way you reason will change. Everything about you will automatically change. Ndị okenye arụ ala ebe na-afụfa bụ ebe ha chụrụ ọjị kama ha ga-agọ ọfọ ka esi agọ ọfọ. Ị na-afụ mmadụ ọ na-agwa gị na ushi abụrụ ihe ọjọọ. I know one native doctor, one popular native doctor that is in prison. Chọrọ ịgọ ọfọ one day ọ na-agwa gị na ushi abụrụ ihe ọjọọ. All those kind of things. Enwere Biafra, Igwe abụrụ Igwe. Igwe will no more be politically anymore. So, ihe nwaanyị a na-ekwu ebe a now is something that if ọ bụ na ịmalife, listen that thing, this woman, because in years back, ọ rara ahụ before Biafrans na onye a na-agba akwụna. Yes, years back, let me just say earlier 90s, you hardly see, I say, ọ bụ na ụmụ onye na-agba akwụna na Anambra steeti maọbụ Enugu maọbụ lọọ Ebonyi maọbụ lọọ Imo maọbụ Abia, any part of Biafra land, a ga na-atụ aka n'onye ahụ na onye dị ona gbara akwụna, ọkwa akwụna na ọ na-agba akwụna. Gụnwa na onwe gị ị na-anụ na asị na onye a na-agba akwụna, ị na-asị ka edu ka ị ga-esi wee fụ onye nwa na-asị na ọ na-agba akwụna. Ịghọta, kind of akwụna abụrụ ihe a na-afụ kebe. Ịghọtago, mana ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-agbazi akwụna, na-arapụ uncircumcised people, were amụ ọnụ ya dịka ihe a na-arụnye gị n'arụ. Asụ nwaanyị Igbo enwere ozi bandịrị. Ihe nwanne iji agbara akwụna sef mmadụ amarọ. Ihe nwanne iji agbara akwụna bụ ihe nwanne the reason, because at least ebe m nwa shikwa ịza ebe m nwa shikwa afụnube m onye ụlọ mmadụ rụrụ asị na akwụna nọ maka na ọ na-agba akwụna ka o ji wee rụọ na, maọbụ na onye ahụ na o nwere ihe dị ka ọ na-eme asị na akwụna ka ọ na-agba o ji wee mepụta ihe a mmadụ ji wee na-achị ike ghọtara aka ntị akpịrị ogologo ka ikpuo wivon ite nke a te nke a kpọọ onwe gị nke a kpọọ abịazie eme ya na were akwụna abịazie sị gị na hookup iju akwụna sị gị na ya nọ hookup. What is hookup? Hookup ihe a nwaanyị a na-agwa gị ebe a na-abụ ihe kwesịrị ịma asị human being ịghọtago maka na asa n'Igbo woman ị kwesịrị ịkwanyere onwe gị ugwu. Ị na-agbagodo akwụna ọ bụrụ nwoke ọbụla garị gị elu. Ụfọdụ sefụ garapụcha jee tụrụ ime n'aka nwa aboki Fulani amụ ha na ịka amụ ha shadị na ịka amụ ha shadị ịghọta na-agwa gị because they are not circumcised. They are not circumcised. Ihe nwaanyị a na-agwa gị ebe a na the video of this woman, I will still use it for program tomorrow. The video of this woman bụ ihe bụ ọ bụ na iche echiche ọfụma ị ga-aghọta na ihe nwaanyị a na-ekwu bụ ihe bụ a reasonable human being kwesịrị ichie mara na ihe nwaanyị a na-ekwu bụ ihe ziri ezi. Ị kwesịrị asị an Igbo lady, an Igbo woman ije nọrọ aboki a Fulani man arịa gị elu ọ ihe ọjọọ arụkọ. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha na-eje as far as buru afọ ime n'aka aka aboki. Ọ bụrụkwa ibu afọ ime bụ problem bịa mụọ ya. Abịazie si ndị Igbo na ebe bụ ụzọ as Igbos, Igbos will now face that way. Efu ekwenshi a that bad blood apụta iche like udele, like kenguru agụ, like keshọsụ, like nke a sị na ya bụ viki, like nke a gbara jafụ ọnọcha. Ịghọtago ihe niile abụ ndị bụ ọ bụ ka itresi ahụ ọfụma efunọ ndị mama ha rere, especially ndị mama ha rere ahịa mbugharị ma ndị a mama ha rere ahịa ebe ndị na-anya trela na paakị eri nri. Ịghọtago itresi ahụ ọfụma like ndị na-akacha eme ụdị ha bụ ndị a nne ha rere mama put ebe bụ ndị na-anya trela gbata ebe ahụ paakị ya maọbụ na ịwawa na paakị ya rie one or two. Ọ ha nwa kacha atụrụ ime mkpuke ime ndị Fulani. Ịghọtago mana ọ na-abụ apụta na-ekwu esef ụfọdụ ada aghọta. So like etu ndị na as a black onwe ka nshi wee jebe Europe na jee lụọ onye ọcha na ị ga-ama na nwa anyị ga-amụta mgbe ka ọ ya adị ma ị ga-akpụ ya European, ị ga-akpụkwana ya black. Ọ ga-abụ half caste. Ịghọtago ọ ga-abụ half caste. Onye nwa mere mmadụ na-arị gị elu mara ihe ga-atụ gị ime because agwọ a ga-arapụ ihe ogologo dị ka anyanwụ jee mụba ihe ọzọ. Ịghọtago agwọ ga-amụrịrị ihe dị ogologo maka onye ga-atụ gị ime. Ịghọta there is no how aboki ga-atụ gị ime ịbịa filie na ị ga-amụta complete Igbo person. Akwasị ị ga-afụkwa onye a ọ na-asụ Igbo na-eke ekike ndị Igbo ife ya mmadụ asịkwa gị nọ Igbo because there is no how you will cheat that malam completely. You cannot cheat him completely because ọbara gị na ya bụ akpụrụ onye ahụ. Either no yiri the aboki in person or no yiri aboki in behavior. Ọ ga-eyiriri nwa aboki na one or two. O nwere ike ọ bịa mezie mere ebe a bịa ịghọta onye a na-ebihave ka aboki. Ịghọta n'aka ntị. So onye maka nje agwa gị efuru okwu a nwaanyị a na-ekwu ebe a ụfọdụ n'ime anyị ga-eweta nọ this woman just the talk because na o nwere ọnụ o ji ekwu okwu akwụkwọ asị nwaanyị fere okwu a nwaanyị a na-ekwu ebe a na bete ka anyị ga ya ka anyị tọpụ ihe ọ na-ekwu
na fight against Nnamdi Kanu bụ na fight against Nnamdi Kanu ibulu nwaanyị Igbo na-ala onye Awụsa biko kwụsị ya ibulu nwaanyị Igbo nọ na North and ị na-ala onye Awụsa kwụsị ya ọ bụrụ na ịmụgolu ya ụmụ already biko achị na ụmụazị ahụ wee nnata ala Igbo ka ha bụ virus iwe wenego na ihe anyị na-afụ na most of them na fight against Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị nnefa tụtasịrị ime n'aka ndị Awụsa biko ka anyị na-ayụ young girls ụnụ atụzi n'ime n'aka ndị Awụsa ụnụ atụzi n'ime n'aka ndị Fulani na ọ na-enyezi anyị nsogbu o nwere onye ya ekwu ya aya m ekwu ya ihe adụchilu m ọtụ gị duchielu m ọtụ gị ladebe onye Awụsa na ala adapụ gị anyị nwere ụmụ nwoke Igbo gbasiri ike amụba kwụsịrị ike jee labazia ndị Igbo alazi na ndị Awụsa alakwu na ndị obe mmanụ atụta na imefa atụta n'ime ndị Awụsa especially ayọ ka nna anyị unu
ọkwenye ihe ọ gwara gị ọkwenye ihe nwaanyị ahụ na-ekwu ijere apụ onye Awụsa megide ihe nke tụrụ ime n'aka ya ọrụ iberibe na-enye gị nsogbu onye maka nji asọfa ihe niile ana ndị abịa dịbazie pọpụla iberibe na-enwere isi ndị abịa dịbazie pọpụla iberibe ndị dị ka ya na-akpọfa udele mana udele mara ebe o si ọlaba ịghọtago udele mara ebe o si ọlaba but my happiness is that my happiness bụ na according to wetin I hear for those who have come across Biafra law this our constitution as not the brutal and no nyero ndị all those saboteurs chance in case if you are watching me and you are one of those that is sabotaging Biafra, it's better you stop. You understand the talk now. You better you stop. You better you stop because that constitution go here. Because I'm now the reason why I had you may include now Biafra constitution is because they have seen what Ojukwu suffered with the saboteurs. They have seen what Wazirike suffered with the saboteurs. They have seen what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu suffered with the saboteurs. They have seen what even is even going on with the saboteurs. I don't say that you should not sabotage you. No. That's not what I said. You understand? I did not say that you should not sabotage. No, continue to sabotage. But if I will be on my channel. Whether you like it or not, this channel is well recognized. Whether you like it or not, this channel, I am broadcasting with 3 channels at once, Facebook and my 2 YouTube channel. I will still include TikTok. I will still include TikTok very soon, so that whenever I come live, I will come live to TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, my 2 YouTube channel. I will still be here on my YouTube channel, even sometimes I Jane archive. Jane archive because one of these videos, like this video name na Ogab archive then a wepụtie na-agwakwunu lekwe I said this so days. I said this so days. Maka ka ị na-ezuzu na-eche na afro gị ọkwasị afro gị like picture of well-known saboteurs nji ebe a na-akarịrị and ma internet no dey forget. Internet can never forget. Get the point now? So that onye na-ezuzukwu ihe lilo na-ezuzu. Do not think na after because na enwe total restoration a ga-enwe udo. Yes, but ndị a ga-enwe udo with abụrụ maka gụnwa na achọrọ Biafra. Unlike what I said here, that our politicians, all our brothers that is being politicians, their own is even different, that they are protecting it is their duty to protect that is zoo. You understand? It is their duty, a normal thing. All got easy. Ikpudo with them. Man, onwe kwere onye nke a ga-ekwu with. Enwere like when time comes, enwere among them, enwere ndị nke a ga-ekwu with. Like ịchọrọ ịgwa m na Biafra bịa na onye dịka Hope Uzodimma na a ga-ekwu with him. I don't think it will be possible. Abịazie na ndị a bụ hapụta a na-akọjọ Ojukwu, a na-akọjọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, na-akọjọ Ụwazirike, na-akọjọ in fact everything concerning Biafra, like Udele mụ na gị bụ amara na ihe ọbụla bụ onye Igbo including you Udele like Udele believe, even though, like, let me just use Kesh also as an example. Emma Udele and Kesh Diona and all Kesh Udele Jafozo na Igbo ekwubugo me ha before ekwubugo me fa. And if government want to get it right, they should start tracking the saboteurs. Oh, how about arrow dinero auto. But I know the reason why the government of Biafra never start doing that is because they never release their military. They never immediately they release their military. They will sanitize the Igbo. Also get Bafu, Ijeta exile, no come home. No come. Your picture is being stored. Everything about you is being stored. Makapa, Inezuzu, and ndị a na-ekwu ihe Biafra, ndị a na-ekwu ihe Biafra, apụtakwuo ihe Biafra. It is you a kind of shade your leaves like a tree. Yeah, that Tony, I don't know why Akwa Ibom State are not talking about Biafra. No, forget about that one, my brother. Is it all the coastal regions are talking about Biafra? Did you know that Delta State, instead of them even talking about Biafra, they are talking about Igbo unification. Man, all of them so. All of them so. Because anyway, Biafra now, like only ask no Sonny Akparawa, is he not from that side? But the problem is that he leave Sabotua to bot him over. He allow Nigeria government to bot him over. Nsima is one of the Biafra media personnel before. until he allowed himself to be used. You understand? A lot of them, a lot of them. So forget that Akwa Ibom people, and we still love them. Like I never see Akwa. One of them surprised, even though when they speak, I don't know what they speak. I don't hear when they speak. I don't understand their language when they speak. But it is surprised me and shocked me, honestly, because I grown up loving them. You understand? I grown up loving Akwa Ibom people, like Cross River, Calabar. You understand that kind of thing? I have never been there for the first time, but I grown up loving them. If from that you love them because we look alike. But I have been in Lagos. I have never been in Akwa Ibom before. I have been in Lagos, but I have been in Lagos. I don't see an Yoruba person the same with me because there is no resemblance, nothing at all that you may say that it bring us together. That something you may say, these people they look alike. You understand? I have been in Kaduna before. I noticed that they are totally different people. Yoruba people, they are totally different people. But when you come to all this coastal region, when you stand as an Igbo person, look that person, you go know say even though some of them no dey speak wetin you dey hear, you go know say this person we are the same. Like when I was in Lagos, where I normally go to eat is a where a Calabar woman normally cook. That Calabar woman, that is where I eat in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. You understand? So that is to say we are the same. I eat afang, I eat reke, all those. There is nothing a Calabar man eat that you cannot eat. That is what makes us the same people. And when a Calabar woman dress here now, if your mama dress as an Igbo person, a Calabar woman dress as a Calabar woman, you cannot identify until they begin to speak. When they speak, that is only when you know, yeah, this person is from Calabar. Yes, you understand, or this person is Igbo. Maka na Igbo na-asụ n'olu n'olu, akwa ụkwara ọ bụrụ ofu. Igbo na-asụ n'olu n'olu, mana akwa ụkwara ọ bụrụ ofu. I am from Ezza. When I speak my dialect, you hardly understand. You understand what I'm saying? If I speak my Ezza dialect here now, you hardly understand. So because you are not speaking the same thing with me, does not mean that we are not one. Do you think Yoruba people are speaking, all of them are speaking the same Yoruba? Yes, Yoruba are their central language, but when you hear Yoruba, you will know that there is some dialect in the Yoruba language that you cannot. If you hear Yoruba well, I mean, like me now, I hear Yoruba, but I can't speak very well. You understand? But as somebody who have had Yoruba, yes, there is, when somebody will speak, I will know that, yeah, okay, you see this one way you speak now, no be Yoruba. You understand? So that's how it is. If you come to Anambra State now, unlike, I will do this program one day. In Igbo land, which people will you come and tell us that they which people are that? Will you say that a boy is speaking Central, the people that is speaking Central Igbo? Whereas you know that when you hear Esa, Igbo, Ngbo, Afikbo, when whenever you hear any name, know that they have their own different dialects. When you hear Esa, know that they are not speaking the same thing with Z. When you hear Z, know that they are not speaking the same thing with Igbo. When you hear Igbo, know that they are different from Afikbo. When you hear Afikbo, know that is different. Akeze is different. Ubru is different. Efiomo is different. Ngbo is different. In fact, name them. Ibatazie na Anambra State. Imara na Ogidi dị. Imara na Onitsha dị. Imara na Nkpor dị. Just name them. There is some part of Anambra State that you cannot hear wetin dem dey talk. Ibatazie n'Imo State. Mbise, Mbitolu, just name them. You know what I am saying. Biazie na Abia State. Enwere Ngwa, nwere Ohofia, nwere, just name them. Bata Enugu State. Ibi Enugu State, enwere Nkano, enwere, just they name them. You understand? As you call their names, that is how they have their own tongue. Kezo onye gas na onye wana asu Central Igbo one. Ibanye Delta State the same. Banye River State the same. Banye Bayelsa the same. If you need Banye Cross River one, the same. Kezo onye na asu Central Igbo one. Igbo na-asụ n'olu mana akwa ụkwara ọ bụrụ ofu. Ekwele mmadụ ọrịa go as a Calabar man, as a Cross River man, you think maybe na Igbo bie n'isi emi nụrụ that no nwere anything ị ga-apụta chi ihe iji we are their elders, and all those coastal regions, what they fail to understand is that Igbos don't even have their time. They claim oil. Ebonyi State, where I come from, there is a lot of natural mineral resources there, and I believe so many part of Igbo land. I don't think there is any state in Igbo land that there is no natural mineral resources. What are we talking about? Imo State alone have the most oil deposit in I think the Imo State is rating is topping in the world, not even Nigeria, not even Africa. So what are you saying? Let me, Tony, make I read your comment again. He said, I traveled to Akwa Ibom, my state, last week. Ah, my brother, I don't know, say you be Akwa Ibom. Now, I know. Thank God, I think, say you be Igbo. Let me read your comment, my brother. You're welcome. In fact, feel at home. Tony said, I traveled to Akwa Ibom, my state, last week, and I was telling them how Omotosho did to Kano. Some of them began to ask me whether I am one of the Biafran soldiers. Some of them were saying that Biafra will not exist. I was very, very angry and disappointed at them. They have used politics and brother Tony, Tony. Oh my goodness. Tony, relax. 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 You understand what I'm saying? Relax, forget them. Forget them. Eh? Ima, when Biafra will come now, it will pull from the taproot. Both saboteurs, so both the lovers, so both those who don't want to, all of them. By that time, that's why I always saying here, when Biafra come, when Biafra come, if Biafra come now, this is what will happen. One Igbo adage said, Nezoka aha eri anu dele atoto ongiga. I don't know how I will translate it to English, but listen, Tony, so that you will understand me. If Biafra come now, in Cross River State, they have 3 governors there. You understand? And you should try to know your own governor. You understand? You can even become one of the political holder there. Try to know your governor. That's one thing you should know. When Biafra comes now, this is what will happen, my brother. Make I leak this secret for you. When Biafra come now, all the 4 corners of Biafra land will come together. We come to the table. Then we will discuss. You understand what I'm saying now? That they are not talking about Biafra does not mean. Or if you don't want Biafra, maybe when Biafra is being created, you can now pack out. You understand what I'm saying now? But as far as you be inside Biafra, you know, my brother, you can't blame some of your brothers, so you can't blame them because they have never experienced working government before. They have never experienced, and you can't blame them. You can't. You can't. They even in Igbo land, you and I as a person, unless maybe you are not in Nigeria, that is only when you will experience working government. For our lifetime, we have never experienced working government before. For our lifetime, because Nigeria never get steady light before. Nigeria never get good road before. Nigeria never get good schools before. Nigeria never get good hospitals before. There is nothing that is working for Nigeria before that you will come now and said, but this thing is working before. Exodus. Biafran Exodus, my brother, my man. You're welcome. Ụtụtụ ọma Maazị Exodus, you're welcome. You're welcome, my comrade. You're welcome. Stephen Ojukwu, he said, "Fool always talking rubbish." Stephen Ojukwu. He said, "Lucky to okay. Biafra Exodus said, lucky today, getting you on live." My man, I did not come early. You understand? Just almost 1 hour now. I just say make I come live. You understand? So almost 1 hour now. Almost 1 hour now. You're welcome, my comrade. This is Biafran Exodus. It's one of the Biafran. It's one of the Biafran media personnel. Understand? Oh, fama gagwagi he question no. Now them go tell you what you're supposed to know about Biafra. You understand? You're well done. You can as well subscribe to his channel. You understand? So Tony Stephen Ojuku said, "Fools say fool always talking rubbish." my Ojuku, the only thing there is that na heart attack will end it. I know they block person. I know they block. You will happen to you. Either you block yourself and get off, or you remain in this channel and repent, or you remain in this channel and get heart attack. That's it. You understand? So I know they like to block person, but it get boundary where you go pass before I go block you. Yes, you get boundary where we say if you don't cross before I go no say yes, this one I must block him. But because of this one we talking, and the kind of miscreant. So even Jesus Christ self, now they insult him. Who I be where we say you know go insult me. I hope if I am a social media person and I am expecting nobody to insult me on this social media, that is to say something is wrong somewhere. Because listen, I am not saying anything I am saying here for that you believe everything. No, you are a human being. You need to use your brain. Sometimes you drop some things I said, because some things I said you may know it better than the way I do. You understand? It is not much that whatever I said you take it. You know, we are not goat now. So I don't. It is not much that you believe everything I believed on. You understand? So Tony said, "Don't mind that Mugu." I don't mind them, but I have to let him know. So my brother Tony, one thing you will understand is that when Biafra come now, it will pull from the tap root. You understand? And then go carry Biafra like this, like the way I carry this my phone now. Then go drop them on the table. Those from Akwa Ibom, I believe Cross River people get 3 states. Akwa Ibom get 3 states. River State get 3 states. Bayelsa State get 3 states. Cross River get I said Cross River. Delta State get 3 states. Likewise, other states like Anambra, Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, Enugu. You understand? And there is other people, some of our brothers that is being created into like Kogi, Lower Kogi, Lower Benue, you know, that kind of thing. Those who created the state, they know how they created the state. You understand? So every Biafra, they carry Biafra, then go drop them on the table. You wait there here now. Now we send your representative, then go come. Then we go talk how the country go be. You understand? So it is not Igbo thing. The reason why Igbos carry them for head is because we are the elder brother. And do not think that when you hear Igbo, Anambra, Enugu, maybe Delta, those that is speaking Igbo, do not think that we are speaking the same. And a lie, it's a lie. And I believe Cross River, then Akwa Ibom, una know they speak the same thing. Now so it be Ebonyi State, particularly where I come from, Enugu State where I know, Anambra State I know, Imo State I know, Delta State I know, Cross River, I know. Bayelsa State, I know. Abia State, I know. Those places I made mention are not speaking the same. I just dey tell you this, Tony, so that you will carry am for mind. And this thing when I dey talk now, if your Akwa Ibom people, if na dey speak the same tongue, tell me say yes, na dey speak the same tongue on the comment section, because I still have my brothers and my sisters living in Cross River. That is Akwa Ibom. Is it Cross River? I think. You understand? So that is where our coastal regions, our brothers and sisters that is in coastal region, that is where some of you they make mistake, and you people forgot to know that Biafra, our constitution, you go and manage whatever you have. You go and manage whatever you have. Didn't you know that if Zoo agreed to have like regional government, didn't you know that we wouldn't have been complaining all these things that we are complaining, that Fulani is doing that? If the Fulani play come to my region, I delete you. I judge you according to my own law, my region law. You understand? So when Biafra come now, you create your own law, local law that will be guiding you. You understand? You also manage your mineral, your natural mineral resources. Those that is talking because of our oil, who told you oil? Imo State are the most, as in the most oil reserved. That is, it is topping in the whole world, not even only in Nigeria. If some of us can reason fine and understand, Imo State, go Google it. You have your smartphone, Google it. Google it. So that is to say, that oil you may be thinking about, Imo State can give us. There is a lot of natural mineral resources in Igbo land that is not being exposed to the public. My own Ebonyi State, exact precisely, my own community, go. I mean my community where they say if I speak, then go no say, this son of so person said so something. I can be here now and tell you the kind of mineral resources we had in our own land. So God blessed us, and Akwa Ibom